Now to the war in Ukraine, where Moscow has once again launched an overnight aerial barrage across the country. Russian strikes in the eastern city of Kharkiv injured at least 9 people and damaged a maternity hospital there. That's according to Ukrainian officials. Meanwhile, authorities in Russia say Ukraine launched a drone attack and attempted to hit targets in Moscow. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us from our London newsroom with more on this. Morning, Ramy. This war is raging despite efforts to stop it. What's happening?
Yeah, Errol, good morning to you. And you could sort of see this as potentially Ukraine trying to strike back after the past 2 days of those Russian drones, those 2 nights of volleys, more than 1,100 drones that Russia flew towards Ukraine. Russian officials said that more than 150 Ukrainian drones were taken out of the skies. That includes about a dozen flying towards the capital, Moscow. 3 of Moscow's 4 airports froze operations for a short amount of time. They are back up and running, but 1 person was also killed. Meantime, we're also looking towards the south, to Italy and Rome in particular, because the Ukraine Recovery Conference has now wrapped up, and there have been pledges of money and also pledges of military support, and that is very important here. First to the money, pledges totaling more than $2.5 billion. This is in loans and grants, but I think the most important thing that happened was on the sidelines of this conference, the so-called meeting of the Coalition of the Willing. And what's even more important is that the United States, for the first time, had representatives. And of course, we've been talking about the past week. Would President Trump pull back on weapons? You know, there was that pause that he apparently didn't know about, and then that was taken back. Now we're hearing that there's an announcement of a new international stabilization force in Ukraine. This is called the Multinational Force Ukraine. Basically, it is a force for something that might happen after some kind of ceasefire, if and potentially when that happens. This includes about 30 countries. They're unnamed, probably because they don't want to get Russia's ire, but that would contribute troops and personnel. The focus here would to regenerate Ukraine's army, secure its skies and its seas. And Zelenskyy said that all of these things announced, the aid package and the fact that America was represented is, as he said, quote unquote, Errol, speaking for itself. The support that he wanted, that he didn't want to disappear, that appears now to actually be back.
All right, Ramy, with all the latest details there. Ramy, thanks.
Yeah, you bet.